Okay, so all the page kits are complete. There's a few I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get the pictures today. There's 5 actually that I hadn't ordered the pictures, so I ordered them. Hopefully they'll come in today. I'll just need to stick them in. But I've done the journaling for all 30 pages, so that's done. Now I have it like this. I have one of these little tool bags that I got from Michael's probably about 10 years ago. Oh, look at that. Some enamel dots. So we'll take them out of there, and then I'll put them where they belong. A scrap of pattern paper. I always leave some gloves in there because if I want to do mixed media, that might be something that I might not remember to bring. I have some hand cream that I just leave in there. And I just noticed I was looking for this, my bone folder. It's a different one. And then I have some batteries in there. I'm going to put my tools in there for sure. And then just some lens cleaning wipe for my glasses. So I leave some in there too, so I don't have to remember to put that in. And then this bag, and it's a little foamy. I have extras of those, so I just leave that one in there so I don't have to forget. Now, this bag has an extra layer down here that you can take something out. Now, I think usually that's where I put my washi tape because I usually don't bring that much. I think I made close to 10 pages more than I usually bring to a crop. Usually I bring like 20, 22 or something like that. This time I made exactly 30. So see, I don't think I'm going to have the room. So I'll have to figure something else out for my washi tape. That's not a big deal. I think what I'll do though is I'll put this little thing here. I'll put that in there. And since it made me think of that, I have a few that I got from AliExpress. These are little owls. They're so cute. So I'm going to try and bring some of these. These are little hearts. So maybe I can use some of them as like little borders or something. This is like a stitch. That's super old. That's probably like 15 years old and it still works. This is like flowers. I don't think I want to bring the stars, but I'll bring this border here. Let me see what else. That's a stitch again. So I'm good with that. I'll just bring those. It'll just give me something, maybe a little extra that I would not normally, bring along. So I'm just looking. I just found a couple of other ones. There's little hearts here that fell out of the side of the container that I bought them. See the coffee one? Oh, I love it so much that I bought 3. I think they were like $1.50 each. That's it. And I left them in the containers so in case they don't dry out or anything like that. Okay, so that'll be in the container that's underneath. And that's fine. Now what I do is I keep this to the side and then I start putting stuff on my desk of things that I know I want to put in that container. Now, I love my T-square ruler. I broke it. I broke my first one not too long ago, so I got to make sure that I put it where I'm not going to break it. So I don't know. I don't even know if I want to bring it because I don't want to break it. Maybe if I put it like that. So it was a T part that got broken. So I'll put it like this for now and see if I want to bring it. So the other thing that I like to put in there is my paper trimmer. That's the one from Creative Memories. And then I like to put my ATG gun. No. Okay. I like to bring some Project Life cards in the 2 different sizes. So I'm going to bring that. I like to bring a big pair of scissors and a little pair of scissors. Now my friend said she couldn't find her snip, so I told her that I would bring extra. So let me see which ones I could bring. There's those, the green ones that I could bring. There's these ones, so I'll bring a couple pairs. And then she can choose which one she likes the most. I only have a few pairs. Instead of the pink ones, I think, oh, the pink ones, I think they're fairly new, so she would have, oh, no, they're sticky. I'm so glad I opened them. These are good. Okay, so I'll bring those and those. Those are some glue dots, so I definitely need some glue dots. Oh, thinking about glue dots, I like to bring some foam. So I'm going to put some foam rollers in there. And then another thing I like to bring is some double-sided tape, some score tape. You just never know. And then I usually bring a couple of blocks for stamping. I'll bring that. What else? Oh, my Tim Holtz stapler. And then I gotta bring some staples, because you just got to. Okay, now my X-Acto knife. I like to put stuff in there too so it doesn't fly out. A pencil, and I make sure that there's lead. What I'll do is it's across the room, but I'll leave that out because I'll go get some extra leads and bring that with me. And then I like to bring an extra, like a small one, some adhesive. I got to bring some extra of for my ATG. I'll bring 2, and I have 2 downstairs that is in another package, so I'll make sure to go get those. I like a little ruler when I measure stuff. That I'll put that in there. Some wet glue, definitely. And then I bring this, sort of like a refill, because if this clogs, and what I do is, you see I have a piece of washi tape there, and I put a little pin right there. I picked a white one. I don't think I want a white one. It'll just be harder to see, so I'll pick a blue one. There we go. Then you can see it up against the bottle. So I like to do that. Oh, I like to bring some date stamps so I can stamp the date. So that usually goes in here. So I'll put that in there. It's getting pretty full. I don't overfill it because I don't want to, you know, for stuff to fall out. So I'll put my journaling cards right there. I have 2 rulers. I have a small ruler and a big ruler. Actually, I think I like this little ruler better. So it's smaller. So I'll get that. I have a bone folder already in there. Oh, this. Because in another part, I'll bring all my distress inks. So I need those for sure. And then I usually bring like a spongy for inks. Let me see where I can stick that so it doesn't fall out. And then, let me see if I can find, I like to bring a spatula for mixed media. But I noticed the one that I see close is like mega in bad shape. So I don't want to bring that. What I mean by that is like I wasn't very good at cleaning it up. So I'm going to have to find another one and stick that in there. Oh, there we go. A clean one. And those are my favorite, the one that have that little angle. So I'm going to bring that for sure. Oh, I like to bring some water in this distress bottle from Tim Holtz. It's full of water, and in my other thing I'll be bringing some watercolors. So I need some water and I need to put it in there so it stays nice and straight. One thing that I always pack is one of these because my lips get dry at those events so bad. I usually have one in, you know, my pockets and everything, but I make sure that I stick one in here because if I don't, you know, I'll be saying to someone, okay, we need to go to the store because I cannot go without that. Oh, and a hole puncher to go with this. So I'll put that in there. So I don't like to bring too much stuff, but I make sure that I have the tools that I grab for over and over again. Like I won't bring my heat tool. I'll just let stuff dry on its own. I'm usually not close to a plug-in anyways, so it's, to me, it's like a waste to bring that because I probably won't use it. So I'm just gonna leave it here. Oh, I like one of these. It's to take the stickiness away, like from your ATG if you put stuff in the wrong spot. It's a handy little tool to have. I think that is it for this. So I'll just keep this, you know, to the side. I'm still going to leave this here because I know as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to go get the extra leads. And then I'm going to stop this here, and then because the rest of the stuff I have to walk across the room and get it, so I'll bring it all close to me and then I'll pack it. Now I know I put my blade in there, so I'll definitely be bringing my mat. I love this thing, and that's why I bought it, is for when I go to crops, because I didn't have a good size mat, and also I didn't like cutting on this anymore because it was wrecking my mat. So definitely bringing that, and then, you know, of course, my cutter, which I kept the box for that, so I'm going to put it right in the box. My box is already upstairs, so I'll be putting that in the box. But for now, I'm going to put you on pause. I'll go assemble a whole bunch of other stuff I'm going to bring, and then we'll keep packing. Okay, this is probably going to be the last clip. I'll show you, once I have everything packed up, I'll insert a photo at the end to show you exactly what I'm bringing. So this, I got this, probably 20 years ago. It's a Rubbermaid keepsake. It's for photos and mixed media. I don't even know how big it is. I paid $3.45. The sticker's still there. It is 46 centimeters by 22 by 17. So it's basically 1.5 feet by 9 inches by 6.5 inches. So 9 inches is the way, 6.5, 6 and 3/4 inches, and 1.5 feet this way. I usually keep my diamond painting in this, like the drills. But when I go out of crop, I empty it, and then I put my scrapbooking stuff. This is the container that I bring. That's it. So I'm putting my small alphas, and then I grabbed a few October Afternoon, just a few. I do bring all my inks because those I use all the time. I'm bringing one black ink. Then I'm bringing some of these tiny alphas. There's Teresa Collins. It's like a blue and white, Tim Holtz, and Teresa Collins. So there we go. I'm bringing that. I'm bringing a couple of texture pastes in metallic from Heidi Swap, a nice blue and a gold. And then I bring quite a few of distress stains for the splatters. I love putting splatters on my layout. So I'm trying to bring one of each color. I'm not so worried about like the shade. So I got a few blues, like aquas and turquoise, because those are some of my favorite colors. So then I have black and purple, white, and then another blue, a brown, a gray, a yellow, and a pink. So those are the colors that I'm bringing. Then I have my pencil that I was saying. I went and got some lead. I have a black, pink, an eraser, and something like grit paper, sandpaper. I got a little thing of that in case I want to sand something. So I'm putting all that in my other container. I only bring a couple of punches. I bring my favorite punch, which is a scallop punch. I bring a corner rounder, and I bring a circle punch. Then some more texture paste. This is from Vicki Boutin. It's called Iridescent Glaze, and you can color it. So I'm bringing that. As far as watercolors, a little bit of the stuff is a little out of reach here. I'm bringing the Vicki Boutin, the 3 packages that she has. I have them all, so I'm going to bring them. Some watercolors. I'm bringing those. Those are from Prima. Then I have these watercolors that probably won't fit in here. I'll just put them in my other bag. I fit as much stuff as I can in here, and then the rest I just have this one bag that I stuff everything in. So I'll put that there. I'm bringing a tub of enamel dots. I didn't even look through it. I'll just use whatever I have. It's all good. I'm bringing some wax paper because I use that for my titles. I'm bringing a thing of clear gesso, and that I'll try to fit it in my tool container. I'll probably move stuff around. Maybe some stuff can fit in here from my tool container, and then I can fit, because this is more likely to fall out of my container than a big bottle of gesso. So I'll move those things over here, and that's that. I'm thinking of bringing some of these. There's some distress stains. I like to use those and go, and it makes like a, so I haven't done that in a while. So I just, again, just try to use the colors that I use a lot. Like I got a light green, a dark green, a purple, blues, pinks, not a whole bunch of different shades of each. Just, I'm going to make sure that everything is on tight. This one wasn't, so it's a good thing I checked so that they don't leak, because some of them might tip. Like that one, I'll have to get that to tip. So that's quite a bit of stuff in here. Another thing that I bring is a dictionary. You can tell it is super used. So I'll bring that. I mean, you have Google. You know what? I have Google. I'm not going to bring that. One less thing to bring. My Heidi Swap Mixed Media Mat. Some baby wipes. And then some more watercolors. These are in this book, and it's really easy to bring. So I'm bringing that. My wood veneer, I'm just bringing those. Those are the shapes that I use the most. It's like the potty people, birds, arrows and hearts, stars, cameras, and then chevron. So I'm bringing those for sure. My favorite thing, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Scrap-A-Ma-Bob. I love this. It's a garbage can, and then you attach this to the table, and you can put your drinks in here so that you don't have to have any drinks on your table, and then risk, you know, the chance of spilling. So I'll have it link. I got it on Amazon, so I'll have it link in the description box below on .com and .ca under scrapbooking. So that is the first thing I took out, was this, because I want to make sure I don't forget that. That is a must. Then I bring some paintbrushes, some of those, you know, I have some. This stays in here all the time, so then now I just have to grab this and go. I love the bag. It's from Ranger, and it says life is art, make art. Isn't that pretty? So I bring that. This time around I'm going to bring my jelly plates in this size because I'd like to use it, and then I'm bringing a rubber roller to use. I'm going to bring my whole thing of gelatos. I was going to bring, I still haven't decided. I have another container where I could just grab the colors that I want, and I might just stick a few. I think that's what I'll do. I don't like to take them from here because this is a set. I keep them in there. Actually, I probably have moved some of out of here already because this doesn't look like it belongs. This doesn't look like it belongs. This and this. So I'll take those 4 for sure. I'll take the white, might as well, because half of those didn't belong in there anyways. So I'll go to my gelatos, bring them over, and bring some gelatos. It fits much better than having, you know, trying to bring all this. And then I am bringing my pad of watercolor papers, and this is cold press. So it's all stuck on there, so then you just kind of peel one when you're ready to use it. So I'm going to bring that because the one bag that I bring does fit oversized stuff like this. Then I'm bringing a little bit of cardstock. I'm bringing some black cardstock, some white cardstock. And then I have these collections that I had bought from Stampin' Up! Years ago, and I left them in these collections. And I'm just going to bring that along in case I need some colors. I shouldn't, because I put a cardstock with each page kit. But you know what? I'm going to anyway. And what was the last thing? There was one more thing. I took out some templates. Oh, there they are. I took out some templates to bring with me. Most of them are just little, so just a variety of templates. There you go. Just so I can use my paste. Now I might grab a couple of stamp sets. And the stamp sets that I mean, again, it's not like big stamp sets. It would be for background stamp sets. So I'm going to grab a few of those because I like to use those for the background. So I have something like this. I love the words. I love the dots. And I love this grid. Those are Kaiser Craft stamps. They're super cheap. And I use them over and over and over again. I've used them so many times. Do I have one sort of like this in here? Nope. Okay, I'll add this one. So this will be my little stamps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of my oversized baggies. I'm going to put all that in one baggie to put in my bag so they don't get separated, because you know, it won't be in a container. So now I'm going to go get some gelatos, but I think this is the end of the filming. That's pretty much everything that I'm bringing. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more stuff. I just bring the stuff that I know I'm going to be using, and I try to make it so that it fits in here. And if it doesn't fit, then, you know, like I said, I have that extra bag that I'm bringing to put like stuff like this, and my Scrap-A-Ma-Bob, and my mat to cut, and my trimmer. I kept the box that I bought, so I'm going to put my trimmer right in there. One thing I forgot was some thickers, so I just went through and got like 1 or 2 of each colors, like green, black, pink, like a tan, but I can ink this and make it brown, gray, a lot of neutrals, and maybe 10-15 packages. So I'll stick them in with my case, and that'll be done. And then I decided to just bring a little bit of embellishments. Those are some that I was picking from to make the page kit. So it's not very thick, it's pretty thin. So I'll bring that. I might bring some extra pictures, and I'll put those in a photo case and bring them along. Now I'm done. So that's it. I am completely ready for my crop, and we leave tomorrow. So that's good. I just got to pack my suitcase, which I'll do this afternoon, and then we'll see how many pages I get done. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.